Mhm. King?
We're
Well,
missing.
we're looking for the Holy Grail.
Just put the flesh wound. We're missing cheesy and midnight. We still got a little bit. No, we're on time, so we're gonna see if they show up.
Hello. Sorry.
Bro.
I was on the phone with my grandma.
Aw.
Aw.
Oh, don't say that. No, she's a felon.
Oh.
Oh,
What?
was she a fun felon or a bad felon?
Yeah.
Grandma went to prison back in the day for smuggling drugs across the border.
Oh,
Yeah,
fun.
your
Wow.
grandma's hard.
Oh, yeah. No, she's turned
Oh.
87 this year, and it was like a couple months ago. She's still doing roofing for her neighbors because she's a master carpenter. So like, she's 87 years old, being on top of somebody's roof and like roofing a whole house.
Goddamn, grandma. Stop.
Oh yeah, grandma's a savage, and that's what I was just
Oh.
talking to her about. Cause like, she walks around everywhere with her property with like a Magnum, 44
Oh my
snub
god.
nose. Yeah, grandma's she's my inspiration when I think of like a woman that I like look up to. Her, 100%. But
Totally.
and I was like, Grandma, so how's the mountain lion out there? She's like, oh, I don't have to worry about them out here. They're just I don't really see them. And you know me, I'm not scared of mountain lions. I was like, you don't have to explain that to me, Grandma. If I think of anybody, you're the last person I think of someone who's scared of mountain lion. But I sent her a video of my dog, so I can put it up, and I think it's pretty cool because I made a quick YouTube short of it. But here's a quick picture that my dog got into a box of matches because he's learned to start to pull stuff off the counter, so it's not good.
Wow.
But I got a video of him trying to argue with me about and letting him try and make his point. So this is,
Long as you don't start smoking.
yeah, I know that's the name of the video that I put on YouTube was Cobalt committing arson, and like
Oh
so that's
my gosh. Dog, no.
oh yeah, but then you got to see his like I at least if I were to hold a trial, this is his evidence. That's
What?
What'd you do, Cobalt?
I did nothing wrong.
Not that you can prove anyway.
Cobalt. What are these? Hey, no.
Ah, Cobalt. Cobalt.
Oh yeah. Are you guilty? Oh, you're not. You had a reason. But yeah. What? Oh, now it's a fight. Yeah. What?
Is somebody throwing down with the dog in the distance?
Yeah, that was. I put up the video in the general.
Yep.
Or is that a video?
Oh man. Yeah, I guess it's Grimmir's video there. That was dog.
I didn't put it up in the RP chat. I put it up in general, right?
Yeah. I mean,
It's just Grimmier's dog. Just, God
you
damn
know.
it, getting into matches. Oh, that's one thing. My so I have a Challenger, right, and it has a key fob, so you can start the car wirelessly. My dog started my car the other day. That was he took my keys off the counter and like was holding the key fob in his mouth, and he pressed the button, and I heard my car start in front of my house, and I was just like, "Are you serious right now?" I thought someone was trying to steal my car, and like ran out there, and then I like go back inside. He's just sitting there with the keys in his mouth, and then he just drops them and he ran. And it's damn it.
Okay. Okay. Alrighty, y'all. Alright. Did we get night? Yep, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go.
Yeah, that's midnight snack.
Yep.
Just driven roll 20. Sorry.
Never made it so y'all can see Creme's character sheet.
Here we are once again.
You can see that nose. So, who wants to give us a heads up on what's happening last time?
So we had just fought in all these little baby dragons. They had just all hatched out of this water after we'd moved room to room for most of these rooms. We made it across the courtyard after we beat them, but we ended up not making it into that building. All this happened because all that miscoalesced after all those kobolds, when they died. So that fight went as much as it did. And then we saw what was her name?
Morgantha.
Yeah,
Morgantha.
Morgantha. That's the chick that you guys have been chasing, and saw her with it was a kid at the end of the church walking to a doorway.
There was a kid in the church behind it, yes.
But from there it was just kind of a continue from combat from where we left off from moving to room. Other than that, I remember Dragonette just doing backflips and all this crazy stuff across the ceiling, but
That's very cool.
there's a lot of combat.
Oh.
Is there anything else anyone else would like to add before we get back into it?
The Blue Fox too.
True. Younger Morgantha, zombie kobold, kid in the back.
Yeah, we rescued the blue fox,
Yep.
but nobody can talk to it.
Oh yeah.
It's friendly for some reason.
Yep.
Sure.
We saved it.
Not really, but whatever.
It seemed like it kind of just woke up and it just wanted to do its own thing, and it just kind of was like, all right, well, these things don't seem mean, so I'm just going to go over there.
Yeah, it was in Dragonette's loving arms, and it's like, ooh.
Alrighty. Then we return to the battle. Inside, you see a kobold standing up through an open door. What would you like to do?
If I remember correctly, we asked at the end of the session whether this kobold, whether we could see any hint of life in its eyes, and if I remember correctly, it's staring at us with dead eyes.
Yes.
Okay, there you go. So, this is probably not going to end up being a very fruitful conversation.
So you're going straight into the fight.
Yes.
Alrighty, let's get some initiatives on the board.
Oh jeez.
Before that, can I just do a quick cure wounds on Dragonette who's standing next to me?
Since the fight is starting and those things are gone, you have to do it on your turn.
I was going to say we should strategize a little bit, but at the same time, they might run. But we got to roll.
Hey, that's not bad for me.
Oh, I got a -1 in initiative. Oh no.
You didn't click yourself again, Grim.
Oh no, I did.
I didn't.
There we go.
You're not
Yeah,
on the turn order list.
What? Oh wait, do I have to? I have to click my token, huh?
Yeah, click your token.
That's. I could roll your initiative.
No.
You take the first one.
Just change it on the left, even though.
So I got a 1. That means I go first, right?
Absolutely.
Imagine. One day we should have like reverse initiative order.
I mean, in a way, it kind of does.
Yeah.
That's a good way to start off the game.
Hey, use the bad rolls now.
Yes.
Oh, I wanted to put up this one video. It was so good. And this guy, he keeps rolling it at advantage. He rolls at advantage, and he rolls 2 nat ones.
Oof.
It's- he keeps failing a religion check, and he's like, "All right, we'll roll again because you're a pure soul with advantage." And he fails both, and then he's like, "All right, we'll roll again." It was a 1. Well, you have advantage. Roll again. It was another 1. Looks like you're gonna be here for a while.
Yeah. Missed that day of religious study.
Alrighty, is everybody on the board? Keep us
Too
there.
many things on the.
Bring Bendar. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alrighty, that is everybody. Descending. Bendar, you're the first to react as you see the kobold set a hand on the pillar about to start moving towards you. That is unfortunately going to miss. As the bolt streaks forward and slams into the pillar next to its head, it doesn't even turn to look at it. Its glassy eyes are locked on you. Alrighty. You don't see that one do anything. Dragonette.
Okay, so Dragonette is going to move over here in front of Najee and take a shot at the longbow.
Watch out. You are going to hit. Deal 7 damage. Alright.
Yeah, no, that's it. And then she still has movement, so she is going to climb up the wall 5 feet, like just above head height, so you can like reach up and touch her if you wanted to.
Alrighty. Anything else from Dragonette as you decide to turn into a goddamn spider?
Well, the boots turned me into a spider, but no, that's it for her.
You know that the doorway itself is only about 15 feet high.
Okay, thank you.
That brings us on to Skeleton Boy, who has not received orders at the moment, so cannot do anything. So he holds his turn. Ipa is then also going to scooch over and take aim. You're just going to fire. How far back are you? Need to check ranges. No, you're still in range. You're good. He will miss.
I'm waiting for Keep to like sink a nat 20, just take someone's head off.
That brings us to Flint, as both of the skeletons have outright run their necromancer. Can't actually do anything.
I guess I'm gonna move forwards. To like here. Actually, scratch that. On my way, can I go 5, 10? I'll cast Cure Wounds on Dragonette.
Gotcha.
Thank you.
Which
You want me to roll, or are you gonna roll?
I think I roll.
Okay.
If I can find it. That's not what I want. How do I actually roll it from here? That says level 1.
Just roll a d8.
Hang on, I can fix it.
Yeah.
That doesn't matter. What's your spellcasting modifier? 3?
Was dumb, but it's. I don't know.
3. Oh, dang. Alrighty. Try going into the core. At the bottom, you have a cure wounds. Try hitting that. There you
Oh,
go.
nice. Thank you.
Nice. And because of the magic item I have, it adds a D4 to it. There you go.
Take it.
And then I guess I'll probably just slide back over here. And then I'll, with my bonus action, ask my spirit to move forwards and throw some fire. Which is how far? 60 feet. So it's a 15 to hit for 8 fire damage on the kobold.
Alrighty. That is going to hit and deal 8 fire damage.
And that's my turn.
Alrighty. That brings us to Naji.
Alright. I was gonna run forward, past Dragonette's hang sideways cloak. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What's in this room?
There is a closed door. You have the side you can see, and then you can see reveal areas. Kill. Go about kill. This is what you can currently see.
Let's see. Alright, more than one. Yeah. Yeah, sure, let's step in. I'll step in, take my little defensive stance, and get ready for what awaits, I guess.
Alrighty.
So, dodge action.
Before you are able to take that dodge reaction, you trigger these two.
Oh boy.
Jump and try to bring you down. That is you.
4 in the room.
As you see, the green one lashes out with a spear, missing both, surprisingly. And the other one also lashes out with the spear. Only one managing to get through Naji's defenses and dealing 4 piercing damage.
That's fine.
Alrighty.
Oh.
You're now taking the dodge action, Naji?
Yep.
You see this one lean around the pillar. Take a look at you, Naji, as you are the one that is through. And you see a little orb come off its belt. It then proceeds to chuck it at you. Yeah. They are going to throw this one at you. Wah. As it manages to hit.
Tragic.
As acid splashes over your chest plate, and it starts to sizzle through into you, causing pain across the right behind your chest plate as it leaks past, dealing 7 acid damage.
Ooh. Yeah, that's fine.
Can we see this happening, or is it behind a door?
It's behind the door. Naji's the only one who can actually see. Y'all can see him get hit by something and the poking of spears from behind that door. The only one you can actually see is the one down below. Rose is going to She is going to Mind Sliver. The thing in front. That is that one. Inch check. Also, that's the wrong Mind Sliver. Come on, Rose. Is this the one I need? No. That's the one I need. Okay. Still 6 damage with -3 to saving if it fails, which it does. So it's going to take -6 damage, take a -3 to its next save. That brings us to you. This one is going to run over here, poke Miss E and the back. And it is going to deal 15 healing to Miss E, bringing her back up to full.
Healing? Wow.
That Neil brings us to you. Okay. That brings us to Missy.
Okay, I'm going to move in front of Dragonette and try and shoot my short bow at the navy blue one.
Which one? The one down below?
Yeah, the dark blue one right
You're
there.
going to hit it? Alright, that is going to deal 9 damage as you hit. Anything else from Missy?
Nope.
Alrighty. That brings us to Grania. Grania, what you doing?
Nothing. Cool. I am going to. Where is that? Cool. I am going to move right next to Naughty.
Now you can see that there are 2 more kobolds behind the door. And a third one hiding behind a pillar.
I'm gonna cast Healing Word at 2nd level.
Naji?
Select. Why isn't it? Oh, there we go.
There you go. So 8 points of healing.
Wow.
To Naji.
Words to live by.
Whoa. For some reason, I'm getting like a lot of extra inputs. That's weird. But then, so that was a bonus action, and then I'll probably just cast Sacred Flame on the one directly next to.
Which one?
The green one.
Gotcha. So we're going to do it this way. This one has blue. This one has green. This one has red. This one has orange. So, which one? The green one?
Yes.
Okay. And it's going to be a dex save. You. Dex save, it fails. So it's going to be 1 radiant damage.
Ugh.
Alrighty, is that will that complete your turn, Grimir?
Yes.
Alrighty, Bendar. You can hear the sound of fighting right behind the doorway. Hang on, wait. to. Okay, there he is. Never mind. Go ahead. Thought I missed somebody's turn somewhere. That I did, but that's fine. You were gonna miss. Alrighty. That is going to bring us to Green, who still has his spear and is going to take a stab at Naji. He takes 2 stabs. This time managing to hit both as the red kobold manages to keep Naji distracted. The first one a glancing bow, the second one getting right under your pauldron and doing some significant damage. As Naji is going to take a total of
You're rolling at regular, I'm guessing. Attack tactics versus dodge action.
yes, you would have that, so it is normal, so only one of them is going to hit.
Aha, living.
So that is going to be 7 damage.
Oh gosh.
Saved you from the crit, though.
Yeah. We'll take it.
Alrighty.
Living life.
That now brings us to Dragonette.
Okay, Dragonette is gonna run across the wall and then also climb up to 15 feet. So she's at the top of the doorway. And is there anything distinctive about any of these kobolds? The blue one looks like it's dead in the eyes. Are the other ones dead in the eyes too?
Yes.
Okay.
Very similarly.
Got
They
it.
carry different types of armors, shields. The green and blue one are both doing shield and spear. The red one just has the spear, and the one in the back seems to have what looks like robes on and potion vials attached to their belt.
Is the orange one behind cover?
Yes, completely.
Got it. Okay, so she's gonna shoot down at red.
Gotcha. You are going to miss.
Okay.
Actually, no, that one's going to hit.
Oh, great. That gives me this and 15.
Alrighty. As it's a pretty solid hit. Anything else from Dragonette?
No, that's it. Oh, wait. I can't see the wall, but I can come inside above where Grimir is.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good. Then that's where I'm gonna be. Thank you.
Okay. Alrighty. That now brings us to this boy who is going to run up this way, kneel in front of Miss E, and try to shoot through Grimir at the blue one. No, that's the other one. This one. She takes a shot. It is going to hit. Do 3 damage. That brings us to Kifa. Kifa is going to run up here, take a shot at blue. They try to burn them down. That is going to miss, unfortunately. That brings us to you, who's staying in the back. Flint, that brings us to you. Flint, what you up to?
So just clarifying, do I see there's like a door here?
Solid stone door.
The stone door. Pretty weak. I don't know if I can throw it open. All right, I'm gonna grab my spirit and take him with me and try and run to the fray a little bit. So I'll go. Is it double movement to move past Naji?
Yes.
Okay, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
I believe you have one more square if you want. Because that should be 25. You did 15, 20 on Naji, and then 20 to get where you are. I think. Because were you standing next to Vendar? No, you're one behind Vendar. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Wait, no, you were standing there. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay, yeah, you're at 30.
Okay. I'll bring the cat with me.
Oh, that's
Where
Leshy.
is the cat? Oh, there you go.
I don't want to teleport. That's too much fire. Do I want a cone? I'd have to back up. This is a 15-foot cone. Yeah, so I'd only have one, unless I hit 9.
Hey, do what you have to.
So I'm not gonna hit you with fire.
It's fine.
I think I used my chaos thing. Hey, do I get disadvantage if I shoot spells from like this close?
Yep. Ranged attack spells. If it's a save, it doesn't matter. For
Okay. For
Except
now,
for
I'm
Warcaster,
just
right? Or
Do
no,
what?
Warcaster for some magic spells.
no, I don't.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't think there is a way to get it because you can use crossbow excerpt, but I don't think it works with spells. You might. Give it a look, but I can't think of any off the top of my head. Being within 5 feet of hospital doesn't. If you have crossbow expert, you can do it. Because if you're within 5 feet of a hostile creature, you don't get disadvantage on your ranged attack rolls. Which is
Okay, and I don't have the other thing prepared that I wanted. I'm just gonna smack him with my staff at this point. But I wanted to get closer. So let's do.
Oh, for it.
Which one? Red or green?
I'm gonna smack Red since he's right in front of me, and he looks like he doesn't have a shield.
He does not.
This one.
You're gonna hit 3 damage.
And then for my bonus, my spirit will throw some fire.
At 3 as well.
Sorry, both are red. Both are red.
Alrighty. That will be at disadvantage.
It's definitely gonna miss.
Yeah. 10. So you are gonna indeed miss. Anything else from Flint?
And that's my turn.
Alrighty, you see the red one turn to face you, Flint, and it's going to take some jabs at you with its spear. That's why I didn't have that there. It makes 2 quick jabs. Your AC is 14?
14 wide. Yeah.
So only one is going to hit. And it's going to hit you with 4 piercing damage.
Oh, wait, I can intercept that. You're actually next to me. Yeah, I'll do that. Don't take damage.
Alrighty.
Cool, sick.
Don't take
That brings us to Naji.
damage. Well, after blocking the attack, I'm going to swing around on red and try to leave him in plane. Fucking 11.
He sees the blow coming and ducks under it.
I'm
Reflexing
going,
against you, forcing you to get the shield in the way.
I'm going to push green away if I can.
Gotcha.
Let's check. Oof.
Probably gonna hit. Yep. As he gets pushed away.
Oh,
You
I
see
rolled
him get
that.
caught.
Oh, I rolled that
Square in the
first on
chest.
disadvantage for some reason. Oh well, too late for that.
I mean, even if it is a disadvantage, quote unquote, it's still the first one.
Sure. Okay. Roll forward for There.
Alrighty, set it for Najee.
Yep.
Set it
Yeah,
for
I'll go here. That's it. That's good.
Alrighty. That brings us to him, who is going to run up right behind Najee.
Oh dear. This is not the best tactic of mine.
And he is going to try to push his spear through Najee's back.
You have a spear too?
This one of them is indeed going to hit, dealing 3 damage.
We're fine.
Alrighty, that brings us then to Rose. Rose is back here. She's going to take a step up. She is going to... You actually can't see anything right now, Rose. She's going to have to run all the way. She was here, so 10, 20, 25, 30. You can get there. She's going to do another Mind Sliver on the fucker that's back there, the blue one. Make an int save. You're going to make your int save so nothing happens. You're going to use your commands. Brings to you. You are going to run up this way, but remain there. That brings us to you. You see it throws another little vial at Najee's feet. As Najee, you see a familiar thing show up.
Why is everyone going? The zealot wasps.
So I need them to roll initiative real quick.
Has to speak with the animal.
They're going to go with 4, which means they go right here after Missy. That now brings us to Missy.
No,
Missy, what you
no.
doing? There's a lot of people in front of you. And you really don't have a shot at anybody.
Yeah, I'll try to make my way through the door.
Do note, moving through somebody's square will cost 5 feet of movement. An extra
Okay,
5 feet.
so I'll go on
You can diagonal, right?
15. Can I go through the door?
Yep, because that side doesn't have a door. I mean, it does. It's just-
Okay. Yeah, so I didn't use all of my movement. Can I still try and shoot my bow?
Yeah, so you used your 30 feet of movement and then you're attacking?
Yeah.
Who are you attacking?
I'm gonna see if I can hit blue.
Alrighty. Do note you'll be at disadvantage.
Maybe I should do red.
You'll still be at disadvantage.
All right. Then I'll do blue.
You are going to miss.
All
As
right.
he gets the shield up and it clinks off of the as Najee gets swarmed by wasps.
No,
Not again.
not again.
Is that it for Misty?
Yeah.
Alrighty, the swarm of wasps are going to do the swarm of wasp things.
Your
And they're
zealot.
gonna start climbing into Najee's armor. And they are going to start trying to sting him under the armor.
Hmm.
They're going to fucking hit. They're going to do 12 damage to Najee.
Holy shit.
Oh, shit.
Oh my gosh. Why are these things so strong? Oh, I
Cultist
made a
wasp.
horrible mistake. Down I go. Whoop.
As you all see Najee just collapse under the weight of many stingers. Najee going into Hero's Last Stand, or are you fully going down?
I'm going down this time.
Gotcha. There's so much stuff in the way. There we go.
Oh, am I blessed? Is that what this little angel thing is?
Yeah, I don't think Bless was ever dropped. Hasn't been 10 minutes.
Hmm.
Alrighty, Grimir. That brings us to you. Who even
Yeah.
cast Bless? I don't even remember anymore.
Come here.
Was it Grimir?
Yeah.
I have it, or I thought Missy.
Missy
You've cast.
definitely doesn't have it.
No. Okay.
At least not that I remember.
I think I may have cast.
Okay, so if you take a hit, you're doing concentration checks. So we'll remember that. Yeah, that's why you have the castle. Alrighty, Grimmy, what you doing? You see Najee on the ground being swarmed by wasps.
This is fine.
What do you want, Najee? The wasps or which cobalt?
I'm unconscious.
He cannot assist, as he
I
is
can't
very
answer
much
that.
on the ground, unconscious.
Oh no. I'm gonna go for the red cobalt with a swing.
Alrighty. Take his bloody head off. You are gonna hit. Do me some damage. 9 damage. Decent damage. As you see, that little fucker's bloodied.
Help is a regular action, isn't it?
Yup.
Well, for now, as a bonus action, I'll channel divinity and I'll pull in a second spell slot.
Gotcha. Make sure you're keeping note of how many channel divinities you have left.
I have one left. It's
Coolio.
only based off your proficiency, and right now it's 2.
Coolio.
Even if I got it at 3, it'd be at 2.
Yep. Is that it for you?
That would be it.
Alrighty, Bendar, that brings us to you. What you gonna do? Gotcha. Gotcha. That's gonna hit. Nothing. 6 damage. If he moves. Heal. That brings us to the green guy who's been shoved in the corner. He's already there, so he's gonna stab at Missy. He's gonna take 2 quick stabs. Missy has an AC of. Really? That doesn't look like it. See, let me see your sheet real quick.
Leather armor +1 for dexterity.
Oh, she has a +2 dex.
Oh, then it should be 13.
She's wearing basic leathers.
One thing I thought I did too, I messaged you at the beginning of it because we had an interaction like before we got into the kobold camp, was I blessed her armor with like my
That's right.
daily thing too, so that
Yes, you
would
did.
raise her AC by another +1.
Oh, so she has, what was it?
I think it'd be 14.
Roll the ability that you used.
It's a feature of the forge.
Also, Missy's classified as a level 1. Not that it makes much difference, but when you level up, my dear, you got to level up what actual level you are at the top right.
Yes.
Oh. I wasn't sure because I was like 2 rogue and 1 bard.
Okay, so if you do that, you put 2 in the basic. Then we're going to go over into the cogwheel. We're going to add its second class and put in bard. You see it here on the left?
Yeah.
That's where you put it in. You see now how it says up the top 2 rogue, 1 bard?
Yeah.
So that will keep your proficiency bonus correct.
Wait, no, I don't
Okay.
think that was it. No, that wasn't it. It's this.
Okay.
So, blessing
and
of the
put
forge.
a +1. Okay, so right now Miss E has custom dex
Till you die.
+1. So okay. We're going to use automatic. PC bonus. Tribute option? No. What's that? Okay, whatever. AC modifier bonus. Here we go. So we're going to go back. We are going to do...
Yeah, like I honestly, I thought about that, and I remember seeing the message the other day about it. I was like, this came up, and I was like, oh, damn.
All right.
'Cause I remember the interaction at the long rest last time.
So she has a 14 right now, which is good. Doesn't help us both make it through.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's better than 12, which wasn't her. It was effectively Missy was running around without armor.
Oh god.
Stat wise, I'm like, that's kind of low, even for a
Yeah,
rogue.
the difference between 10 and 12 is
She was at 12, and she's actually at a 13, and with your stuff, it's a 14. But you see him stab in twice, dealing 9 damage with his spear to Missy.
Yikes.
Oh, we're now bringing us to Dragonette, who's up on the wall.
All right, Dragonette's going to look over her head. Well, over her head is kind of sideways. Take steady aim and shoot at Green.
Green, gotcha. You're gonna hit.
Yeah, I'll hit.
Gonna deal
15.
blue. Oh, because it's red and green. So yeah, that is gonna deal 15. All right, you do a pretty gnarly hit. Doesn't even respond to the arrow now sticking out of his shoulder.
That's all right. I'll save that for next time too. Okay, that's it. That's all Dragonette does.
20, 25, 30. He's coming all the way up. He's going to try to shoot the green one, or the blue one, sorry. No, I'm shooting, not using. He is going to miss. Which brings us to Keepa. Keep can't see either, so you're going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Come all the way back here. You're going to shoot the one. You still barely can't see them. Wait, you have sharpshooter, Keepa. You can shoot them regardless. Ignoring your cover, you're going to hit. You are going to deal 6 damage. Alrighty, that brings us to you, staying in the back. You're going to come a little closer, though. That brings us to Flint. Flint, look, there's a clusterfuck. Nobody throw fireball.
I was gonna cast Burning Hands, but now I don't think so. I thought Najee collapsed right before my turn, right?
Yeah, not right before, but yes, he did collapse.
Yep. Okay. I feel like I'm gonna burn Najee on accident if I do something besides smack someone.
Hey, man, no hard feelings.
Definitely not gonna burn an unconscious person. Let's do. Yeah, I'm just gonna take my staff and smack the red guy in front of me.
Gotcha. Give him a bonk. Give him the bonk. Yeah, that's a hit. What do you have a +2? Oh, that's plus. You are going to bonk and deal 9 damage. Good job.
And then my spirit will follow up and shoot fire. Actually, they're gonna back up 1 space.
Alrighty, that will get attack of opportunity from the red
Okay.
kobold. He's going to take a jab. He's going to miss.
Nice. And then he'll shoot the fire thing.
That is going to miss as
And
well
miss.
as he ducks.
And I'm gonna try and oh no, the bees, the wasps. If I just move around here, I don't think I take attacks. I'll do that. Just kind of
How
navigate
are you
around.
getting there? Because the wasps are taking that square up. You can move through them, but you are moving through a swarm of wasps, which doesn't seem like a good idea.
That's fair.
It's hard to see them, but they are there.
Okay. I'll stay here.
You can do it if you want. I'm just giving you a heads up. Running through Thing of Wasps seems like a bad idea.
No, that's a fair point. If I can see the wasps flying around, I won't do that
Oh, yeah,
because they scared me last time.
Naji's on the ground, so they're ignoring him now. They're getting up and starting about to fly at somebody else.
They're definitely demon worshipping wasps, so I'll
Alright.
stay.
That's it for him. He is going to turn and try to stab out Miss E. As he's going to make two quick thrusts with his ow. Yeah, ow. You're an asshole. There's a 19 and a 20. As Miss E might be going down, depending.
Mm-hmm.
That is 14 dead. Yep, that's down.
Oh,
No.
That is her health on the dot.
Yep.
As you see, he makes a quick thrust, causing her to jump back to let the other kobold jab his spear into her side, and then he catches her in the torso.
Oh God.
As after a second, Miss E collapses to the ground. Miss
Yeah, I
E, are
wouldn't
you
say
going to
that.
Hero's
There is
Last
no-
Stand?
There's no God
No.
in this situation.
Fully down. Gotcha. Alrighty, that brings us to Nanji. Nanji, I need a private death save.
I think if I click QGM, it won't
should,
show
yeah.
everyone else.
Yes, it should. That little fucker's been rolling really well. Didn't do it.
Yep. You don't see that one? That's weird.
No, I see it. Everybody does.
Oh, do you
Yeah,
guys see it?
It looks like it didn't. Can everybody else see him?
I can see it. Yeah.
What? What's the point of that then? All right. Nice. That one.
Alrighty. So roll the d4
Right.
slash gr. Okay, cool. Coolio.
Oh, that's good to know. Bless works on death saves.
Yeah, I had to look into it recently. I always remember it not always being able to hit, but I just double checked it. Yeah, it's technically a saving throw. Almost certain I remember a ruling that said it wasn't, but it might be a different system.
Mm.
Alrighty, that's it for Naji. That brings us to the little blue bastard who has the first one down. What are you going to do? You are going to step this way and stab at Keepa. Actually, no, you're going to stab at Grimir. As he takes two short stabs, one of which is hitting. As Grimir, you see him make a stab at your face. You step back. You heal. As you step back, you feel a spear stab through the back of your knee. As the red one gets you.
For,
Dealing 3
how much?
damage.
3?
3. That brings us to Rose. Rose, you are going to Mind Sliver the fucking blue one. In check. You're fine. This one is going to step up. It is going to cast Healing Word on Naji. Naji, you are up with 10 HP. Still prone
Damn.
though. And then it reaches around the door and taps Miss E with its paw. Miss E has been hit with Spare the Dying.
Oh.
And that's all.
Combo.
As the one in the back is going to lean back around the corner it's hiding behind. And it is going to yeet some fire at Boyo. Grimir. It is going to miss as it sails over your head and explodes against the wall, flames licking at the bottom of Dragonette's boots, but she's able to step back. Miss E, you are down, but don't have to make saving throws. That brings us to the wasps. The wasps don't know Naji's back yet, so they're going to go after fucking Grimir.
Oh no.
They swarm him and they go for the face since he's not wearing a helmet. They are gonna hit and deal 12 damage to Boyo. These are some angry fucking wasps.
These wasps are so strong.
You know what's terrifying about these little shitheads?
Oh.
They're
These have been the
CR
worst
one
things.
half.
Wait, no. Wait.
What's up?
Oh, no, never mind. I put the wrong thing in. I put -2 instead of -12.
You're now down to 2. Grimir over there is bloodied as the tanks are being torn apart by some wasps. That's all they can do. Grimir, what you doing? You're being covered in wasps.
Okay, yeah, this needs to be a thing. So I'm casting Searing Smite with a bonus action, and I'm taking a swing at a cloud of wasps right now.
Gotcha. Go for it.
Oh, Searing Smite, first level. Ah. Well, that was just
Searing Smite damage. Let me roll this. Bonus action. An extra d6 and cause the target to ignite in flames until the end. They must make
and
a
then I was just
constitution
gonna
check.
make an attack action right after.
Yes, so you need to make the attack action to see if you hit with Searing Smite. You are going to hit. Do some damage. So 11 total damage on the wasps. As you see, of course, you're trying to slice some fucking things in half, or cut a swarm in half, so it doesn't do as much as you would expect. But you do some damage. You do light them on fire.
Are wasps susceptible to fire?
Yeah, they're very much on fire, but that doesn't do extra damage. It just lights them on fire. And now the
Oh
thing
wait,
is on
oh no,
fire.
flaming wasps. Jesus.
Yeah, now they are on fire, and they're covering your face. You
My
can see
beard, no!
You can see their little their entire bodies are engulfed in fire. It is terrifying to look at as they've got little flaming stingers that are coming at your face. It's fucking terrifying.
With how much pain I'm in right now, I'm just going to cover my beard. At least I'll die beautiful.
Alrighty. That brings us to Bendar. Bendar, you can see Naji starting to get up. Grimir's looking like he's in trouble, and he is covered in a swarm of flaming wasps. You can't see his face. You hear something about a beard. Miss E's on the ground. Dragonette's being a spider. Keepa's getting stabbed at. Or not Keepa, fucking Grimir got stabbed at. Keepa's next to somebody. He's like, ah, fuck. What you doing, Bendar? Yes. Yeah, that girl, the woman in that is actually hiding behind one. Gotcha. You were gonna miss. As he manages to get his spear up and knocks the sword out of the way with the butt. There's been like 7. There's been a lot of ones I've been watching them. Anything else? That brings us to Kobold Green, who kicks Miss E out of the way and steps in to try to get at Bendar. He is this one. He is going to make 2 short stabs. Bendar, what's your AC? 15. Both of those are going to hit with a 15 and 21. So you'll ditch the first one. So you are going to block the first one as your shield comes into existence, but as it's starting to cover you, he manages to stab through, catching you in the shoulder, dealing 4 damage. Roll it for me. So I do remember you casting it. Yeah, it's why I'm saying roll it, so I can see what's going on. That does, if you are hit with a melee, do you still have the temp HP? Okay, so you don't have any 10 points. Well, you have 1 now, I guess. Where is the thing for temp HP? No. Yeah, it stays. Is there a way I can connect this to anything? No, I'm just gonna flip 1 of 5. Because you don't get more temp HP, you just keep you just dish out. No, when creature hits you while you have these temp HP, you have the 5 damage. Okay. So you have 1 temp HP left, and it does 5 damage. Okay, cool. Alrighty, so that's 5 damage. Alrighty, coolio. That brings us to Dragonette.
Okay, Dragonette's gonna aim and shoot at green again.
Gotcha. You're gonna hit.
Still hit. Okay, that's good. 16 to green.
Alrighty. He is still standing, looking a little bloodied though. Or he's looking rather bloodied. Set it for Dragonette.
Yes.
Alrighty, that brings us to the skeleton, who is going to switch weapons and stab with short sword. He's going to miss. Kifa is now in fighting range. Kifa, you don't have the thing that saves you here. You're at disadvantage, so you're not that. You've already used that. You're actually still going to go here and step out of the way, let him stab at you. He's going to make the stab. He's going to miss. So keep us fine. And it's going to proceed to shoot the fucker in the back. He's going to hit. He is going to do 6 damage. That fucker is still standing. That brings us to you, who's not doing anything, which brings us to Flint.
Okay, can I get a visual of what a 15-foot cone looks like?
Yes, you
'Cause
can.
I don't think I can draw my own cone.
You said 15-foot cone?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, jeez.
I will give you control of it. Move it as you will. Anything that is at least half covered by the cone will take the hit.
Don't forget, Missy is under the green.
Yes, he is.
Cool, that's good to know. Then I'm probably not gonna do that.
I'm going to send him to the back.
Up there.
Because he is like this. There you go. Where'd it go?
Okay,
Oh,
that's good.
don't think you can hit from over there.
I just moved it out of the way because I forgot she was under there, so I don't
Take
want
away
to
delete
cone
it.
anyone. So it's a 1. What does it look like if I rotate it? Okay.
You could hit him like that. You only hit the red one, but
That's good to know. I'm good. I just wanted to kind of see what it looked like.
also the big pink thing up there is the door.
Gotcha. I guess I'm just gonna take another whack at the red one.
Gotcha.
Actually, I see the flaming bees attacking my friend. I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on Grimir.
Gotcha. 5
And
healing to Grimir.
it adds a D4 for the magic item.
8 healing for Grimir. Bringing you back up to 10.
And then my fire spirit will throw another fire at the red guy. That thing.
You're going to hit. As you see, the flames don't do near as much as you'd expect.
Okay, and that's my turn.
Alrighty. Speaking of him, it's now his turn. He is going to take a stab at Flint for jumping over the fire that hit him in the face. He's going to go, let's stab. Ow. Flint, you're what, 14, yeah?
14, yeah.
Okay, so yeah, that is a 17 and a crit. No, that's a 21 and a crit. Never mind.
Still hit.
So you are going to take a total of the first one getting into your upper thigh, dealing 3 damage. The second one getting up into your gut for a 6. So a total of 9 damage.
Okay,
Also,
not
now
too bad
that
for.
think about it, I need a con save from Grimir. Because I believe Grimir got stabbed earlier. We're looking at a DC 10. Because I don't want to go find what it actually is. Grimir, my boy. Grimir here. I guess not. Okay.
Sorry, I was talking to my
There
mom.
you
What
go.
was that?
I need a con save from you to keep concentration on your spell when the wasp stab the shit out of you. We're looking for DC 10. You are going to miss, and Bless is going to fall.
Oof. Dang.
Did you switch from Warcaster?
No, I didn't. I have Warcaster on. Oh, wait, would that be advantage on a con save?
Yes, I believe so. Roll Warcaster. But I do think that gives you advantage on maintaining concentration. You have advantage on con save. Yep, so you do. So that's a 20. So you're fine.
I don't have. So that's okay.
So you got a 20. So you're good. That brings us to Najee. Najee, you're on the ground. The wasps that you were crawling in your armor are now on fire and attacking Grimir.
This is.
And you're on the ground, so you'll need to stand up.
Yes, I will get up. And I will aim for the red one. If it's a 5, I might use channel advantage. If I can hit.
Alrighty, give it a roll. Let's see how you do.
Oh my god! Yeah, I have to use channel divinity.
Alrighty, what does channel divinity do? I
I
believe it's auto hit, isn't it?
Well, it's not. Yeah, it's plus 10 though.
So
To hit
18. So does that hit? Yes.
the red one.
Yeah. It was a
Guided
drop
strike. So I let my blood fall on my sword, and I'm gonna stab this guy.
He's dead.
6 damage.
He only had one. As you see him fall.
Yeah.
Alrighty, now that's your last channel divinity for the day. Yeah, I think.
Yeah, that I
I've seen you use.
need a short rest to regain it, but
Yeah. Okay, cool.
and I know blue's death, so is there a way I can shove the wasps onto blue? Kobold.
No, because you can only push away, I believe. You'll be able to get push. Shove action. Shove is directly away from you.
Dang.
So no.
So
Unless
I'd
you're
have to
standing where
use-
Flint is. You can throw them onto Larry, though.
I can do what?
You can shove them onto. You might be able to shove them onto Larry.
Uh,
Actually, can you shove a swarm?
I don't know.
Apparently you can.
Well, don't think about it too hard. So
Can you grapple the wasp?
Try it. Go find out.
I don't know. Yeah, can I knock him to the ground?
You
How's
can always
that
try.
work?
They do have wings, so I don't know if they'll stay down there.
Worth the try.
Oh, so you're trying to prone him?
Yeah, let's prone the wasp.
Alrighty.
Let's piss him off a bit.
You slap the shit out of him with your shield, and then realize it's a fucking swarm of wasps, and they just kind of land on your shield.
That's fine.
Now there are burning wasps looking over the top of your shield, going, "I'm gonna fucking eat you.
I can't understand you.
I'm going to fucking eat you, man." But that's not what worries you, Naji.
Yeah.
Your shield starts screaming,
Hmm.
and you feel it clamp down on your arm.
You son of a gun.
Do.
Got bit by your shield?
Yeah. I guess it was a mimic the whole time.
Y'all did lose that one in the house.
That's okay.
Okay, I need to grab you as you're now standing on you. Grab you.
Oh my god.
Hmm.
That's pretty sick.
That's pretty funny.
Alrighty. Roll initiative. You get a 19. So you're naturally going to go here. However, is that it for Naji?
I guess I'm going to move. Back one?
Alrighty.
Right? Oh, it's just gonna follow me? Oh, it is
It's
on my
attached
arm.
to your arm.
You know what? Yeah, no, we're staying where we are then.
As you can feel, it is no longer giving you the bonuses for being a shield as it starts to lose its form.
Ah, you son of a bitch.
Which means, Naji, I believe that knocks you down to a 17 AC, is that correct?
That's correct.
Gotcha. Alright. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. There we go. There's your AC number. Alrighty. That does now give it its turn. Because it's on the initiative order higher. Now it's joining, so it's going. As it is. It has you grappled, and it's going to try to bite down on you, Naji. It is going to manage to hit you. As it is going to deal a whole 4 damage
Ow.
as it bites into your arm.
Oh. I respect the ploy.
I have a question for you, Naji.
Yeah.
Where's your other shield? Did you ditch it when you got the magic one?
Yep. Gave that one to one of who was it?
I think it might have been one of the
Barovia
Okay, I'm
Burgomaster.
sorry about that. I was
Ismark.
listening half of the way.
No,
Okay.
I gave it to Ismark's sister.
So yeah, you don't have a shield right now, Naji.
No.
That's not good.
Sure don't. That's fine.
Alrighty, that brings us then to 4, who... Fucking hell. He is going to take a shot at Grimir, apparently.
Real quick, did I miss a turn at the end of initiative?
I don't think so,
Okay, I was just wondering. Sorry.
because you're down there.
Yeah, I was
They
just saying
attacked
because
you.
I was on the phone for a bit. And I was just wondering if maybe I just wasn't listening. But so
I
what
don't
do I
think
need
we've
to roll?
gotten down to you. It's attacking you. Nothing yet.
Okay.
As he's going to make 2 sharp stabs. I think that's missed with both. Yeah, that is missed with both. That
What?
brings us to Rose.
Why do I have 1 hit die out of 3?
Probably because you used them at some point
What do you use hit die?
for short rest healing.
Oh, okay, never mind. Yeah, I know. Yeah, okay.
She is going to try to mind sliver the wasp, or you're going to get the guy in the back. You don't know if you can hit the wasp or not. We'll try that in a minute. Int 12. He is going to fail that, and he's actually going to collapse.
Nice.
She is then going to try to shove the wasps off of Grimir. The wasps are going to need to make a strength check. They manage to save somehow as they cling to Grimir with their flaming little bodies.
I'm just wondering how you would try and shove a cloud of wasps.
You
Just-
can
I
shove
could-
them, you just can't prone them.
I could imagine like a monk just like batting a bunch of them, just but like how do you?
She's
cycling-
using the force and just going.
Straight Jedi. Okay,
Yeah, she has telekinetic.
that does make sense.
Back to her. You are going to use the spell. You're going to use Cure Wounds on Miss E to give Miss E 12. Is that coming? 13 HP and back up. As you're kind of kicked out of the way.
Oh, thank you.
So Miss E is awake and alive. That is also all they can do. So that brings us to this one. This one sees things are going on and is going to throw another pot of fire at Naji. That is going to miss.
Instinctively block with my shield arm, which is now a mimic.
Effectively. Now, Miss E, you are over there, but you are prone.
Okay, so I can't really.
You
Will
can
it take
stand up
it?
for half your speed.
Yeah, I'll stand up. Can I do any like combat?
Yeah, you're back fully up.
Okay,
You just
then
have 15 left speed.
I'll try to shoot the green one in the face.
You're at disadvantage, so it's a 7 and misses.
No, damn.
Actually, it's a 9. Since it's
Whoa.
already gone through, you need to do it before she says anything. So it would be before she rolled. So it would not be able to.
Tough.
So yeah. You just got to be quicker on it. So now everybody knows he has this. So if you know you have disadvantage, you can go, hey, I have disadvantage. We'll see if he does anything. If he doesn't, it doesn't. Not always asking, but it's the case of we know to go a little bit slower in those. Yeah. So unfortunately, that is a miss. Anything else from Miss E? You do have like a disengage if you want as a rogue. You're level 2 rogue with cunning action. You can disengage, get out of there. Can't get very far, but or do you want to stay in melee?
I'll disengage.
Then you have 15 feet of movement. You won't properly be able to get out, but you might be able to get somewhere. As you can see, Naji's shield is trying to eat him.
I'll get close to Naj.
Hey.
There's also the burning wasps on top of Grimir. There's
God.
Kobold behind you. There's a lot of shit going on in this corner.
Ooh, what did I wake up to?
Miss E, or not Miss E, that brings us to the swarm of wasps who need a con save. Where's the spell that hit? Searing Smite. Here we go. Also, that is concentration, which means Bless is gone. So, we're going to take Bless off everybody. Because he's now concentrating on Searing Smite. At the start of the turn.
I forgot that was double concentration. Damn.
Yep. So that is going. They're going to make their save of Constitution. They're looking to beat a 10. Is that your casting?
What, my DC?
Yeah.
No, it's 13.
Okay. It says 10 at the bottom. Like that doesn't seem
Wait,
right.
what?
Yeah, because it just says 10 on your DC. They fail. They're on fire.
Ooh.
So they're going to. Where is the spell? I lost it.
Yeah, because I
There
have
we go.
16 wisdom.
Yeah, so you have 8 plus 2 plus 3, so you have 8. On a failed save, takes 1d6. If you target within blah blah blah. Okay, cool. So they're going to take a d6. Roll a d6 for me. Or roll Searing Smite again. Either way.
Why then? Oh, wait.
1 damage. Lucky doggy. So they're on fire, and they're going to start stabbing the shit out of Grimir, or attempting to anyway.
I think I've just pissed him off even more.
Oh yeah, they're flaming little shitheads. They're getting in on you. They're trying to stab the fuck out of you. They are going to miss you, unfortunately. Well, fortunately for you, I suppose. Grimir, it's now your turn. The wasps, they're there. Naji's up. Missy's up. Fucking things are going to hell. Naji's shield is now attack again. You're not sure what that's about. There's a skeleton standing next to you.
I have to get rid of all these windows because I overpicked.
Yeah, you can close them. Yeah, just have them in the corners.
Well, I want to attack the wasps. That's for sure.
Yep.
So
go ahead and swing.
These
Swing.
things
Better,
need to
swing.
die. I'm tired of it.
You're going to hit. You're going to deal 9 damage. They are now bloodied. Anything else?
I think I'll do another Channel Divinity as a bonus action.
Get a spell slot back?
Yes.
Cool.
First levels. Just another second level spell slot.
Gotcha. Is that it for Grimir?
Yeah.
Alrighty. Bend off. What you doing? Green. Blue sky. You're going to hit him. That's Christmas.
Nice.
His head's just coming off. Unless you want to. How do you kill him?
Oh.
You get him straight through the chest, and he looks up, you completely unbothered, raise his spear, now that your sword's in his chest, to try to go at him. You quickly yank it out, ripping open his chest and cutting open his throat and kind of knocking off the back of his head as he falls down. It's pretty spooky. Alrighty, Dragonette.
Okay, so I would like to move to this square right here next to Keepa. Can I do that up on and stay up on the wall?
You'll have to jump, but it's like, what's your strength speed? What's your strength score?
11.
Actually, you can just go up onto the actual roof of the building and run across that and go over that. You're fine.
Oh, I didn't know if it was 75 feet up.
No, that's only like 15 in here.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, then I'll run up onto the ceiling and get to that square, and then be able to take a shot. I'm assuming that
standing on this corner.
Well, my goal is to make sure that this kobold right here is out of cover, not benefiting from cover anymore. So yeah,
if you're on that corner, you'll be fine.
Perfect.
You're like on the corner though. If you take a big hit, you might fall around, but you should be fine. No,
Grimir shouts, Aim at his potions, blow him up.
We will see how I do.
Alrighty. That is going to miss.
Ouch. All right.
Actually, no, that's going to hit. It's the other ones that have the higher AC. That is going to hit.
Nice. Does Miss E give adjacency?
Yes, because she's standing there.
I get 16.
Nice. She is now looking bloodied.
Not bloody enough. Okay, that's Dragonet's turn.
Alrighty. You're at disadvantage, so you're going to take out your short bow, or not your short bow, your short sword, and try to fend off some of these wasps. That is 2 force. You are going to miss horribly. That brings us to this guy who is attempting to eat Naji. Page. Go here. Okay. He is attempting to eat the fuck out of Naji as he's attached to his arm and he's going, nom, nom. He's going to try to make an attack. He's going to miss as Naji's gauntlet gets in the way.
I need that arm.
Kipa is going to take aim at the bitch in the back and try to shoot her in the head. You're going to actually sharpshooter. You are going to get -5 from the, or -3, so 17. You're going to hit just fine. So you're going to do that. So you are going to do 19 damage, and it's going to go straight through this bitch's eye. And she's going to drop like a sack of potatoes. Where is she? You're dead. You're dead. So it's just the mimic and the wasp, it looks like. Which brings us to you, who's still just in the back, big chillin', because you have 1 HP, and you still have 1 HP. Flint, there are wasps, there's a mimic, there's a lot going on.
Ready? I'm gonna do the usual. I'm gonna move here. Do I get flanking on the mimic if I do that?
Yes, you will.
Alright, I'm just gonna smack him with the quarterstaff. Should have taken the shillelagh cantrip, but that's okay. Where'd it go?
This is the first time fucking
Shillelagh.
Flint's been up in melee combat as a person.
Primarily this one. Where did my thing go?
Just hold out my arm. If you would.
Shillelagh is just an emergency. Ah.
Yeah, that's been most of this fight though. I don't know where my thing went.
I think it would be cool if you did it like class into it. You could make Shillelagh really good.
Yeah, here we go. I'm just blind. That's only a 6.
That is unfortunately going to miss, as Naji does hold out his arm for you, and you bounce off the shield part of it.
And then my spirit will throw some fire at it.
That is also going to miss.
It also misses. And that's my turn.
Alrighty. Naji, that thing is chewing on your arm. You can feel its teeth getting through your armor. It is not comfortable.
Could be worse. I'm going for the wasp.
Gotcha. You're going to hit the wasps.
Two-handed. Swing.
You're going to kill the wasps as you slice through the last of the burning fuckers.
I just look at the mimic and it's like, we've been through a lot.
Munch, 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 munch.
I could let you live. But we'll see. That's my turn.
That brings us to Rose. Rose is going to take aim. Because she can't. Did you say that out loud?
Not really.
Okay.
Whisper to it.
So she's going to Mind Sliver against the Mimic. It's going to make an end save. It's going to fail horribly. It's going to take 8 damage and -4 to its next save. That brings us to you. You are going to trot in here, take a look around. I'm right here. I can only kind of see the HP bars in here. You are going to use one of those left. You're going to use Cure Wounds on Naji, giving Naji 15 HP.
Wow. I don't know what you are.
That brings us to Miss E. Miss E, what you doing? There is a fucking shield eating your buddy.
Yeah.
Everything else is dead.
I'm gonna try and attack that shield with
Gotcha.
my bow again.
You're at disadvantage still. Doesn't matter. You're gonna hit. 11 damage already. You take a hit. Anything else from Miss E? You're gonna disengage out? Because you're at disadvantage as long as you're in melee.
Yeah, I'll disengage and move back.
Just one square, where you go?
I'm gonna go to.
Alright, you're going over there. That means you can actually see what's over there. This reveal areas. Turn orders in my way. You see lots of hull. There we go. And is that if that is all everything for Missy?
Yeah.
Alrighty, Grimir, the fucking burning wasps are done. You do lose concentration on that spell though, because they're not on fire anymore.
Oh, well, that's not the worst, but
Unless you want to keep them on fire and start lighting your feet on fire. Be my guest.
I will just go for a swing on wasps. They need to die.
The wasps are dead.
Oh wait, no. What's that thing on Naji?
A mimic. It's a shield. It's trying to eat him.
If you would.
Well, yeah, no attacking that.
That's gonna hit. 8 damage.
Can shove be used as a bonus action?
Only if you have Shield Master.
Then
Because otherwise it's attack action. The reason why Naji and Rose have been able to do it is because they specifically have feats that let them do it.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Can I like prepare a spell and like preparation for something or no?
Not since you've used, unless it's a bonus action or one, you can. But if you don't, I don't think most of yours are bonus action. But otherwise, it would need an action, which you don't have.
Okay,
since you
all right.
hit
Well, then I'm
everything.
good. That'd be my turn.
Bendar. Alrighty. You're gonna hit. It's looking pretty beat up. Dragonette.
Dragonette's going to move over so she can get a clear shot around that column, and then put an arrow.
Because you were up on the ceiling.
No. I'm still up on the ceiling.
Oh, you're on the ceiling itself. Okay, cool.
Yes, yeah, running across the ceiling to get out of the way of that column, and then I'm going to shoot Naji's mimic with an arrow.
Gotcha. You're gonna hit.
And do I get adjacency, right?
Yep, because it's on Naji.
There you go, 15.
Do you know how horrifying it is to just have all your friends just turn on you? like this. You're just blocking with a
charge
thing
the-
trying to eat your arm off.
You're gonna hit 4 damage. As it's,
Naji, I know the same pain as the wasps as you do. I just don't know the pain of the mimic.
you see the mimic drop off you, Naji, looking kind of woozy, disengage, and start trying to chitter away. You never said moving, babe. You just said I attack. You gotta say it. Because I will forget, and if it's not in the thing, we'll miss it. As long as you just roll it so we can see it there, so you can go, hey, look, I rolled it.
I think
Do
you
that.
could,
Doesn't
I
matter
think
if
you
it does
can-
damage. Just have it up there.
you should probably just name your attack.
Yeah, it's just you gotta state it ahead of time. Because they can tell, hey, I'm surrounded with wind things. So I need to check his movement. That is Miss E. How far can you actually go? Oh, you can't get that far. You get here. 5, 10, 15. He only gets over here. Kiva looks down at it. Are we stabbing your shield?
Yeah, just kill it.
He nods. He's going to shoot because he doesn't have crossbow. He's at disadvantage, so it's a 12. 12 hits, so he does damage and it dies.
Betrayal. And the
that
outcomes
ends
of
turn.
it.
I do have a wooden shield on my back that I haven't been using, so I can use the two-handed thingy. So I will hand it to Naji if you want it. I don't think it will bite you.
I'll accept it. Thank you, Clint.
Fair enough.
It is a wooden shield, so it doesn't match, but
My armor's looks kind of cheap anyway. Yes,
Shield's a shield.
Shield's a shield, true.
So, what would you like to do? You can see everybody's looking a little banged up.
Well, I must apologize for rushing ahead. I felt Morgantha was close, so wasn't my
I
best.
rushed in there with you.
Not my best attempt to run forward like so.
are these doors to the left and right in these little things?
No. They're just little. Let me show you.
She came from this door, right?
How do you? That's a door, right?
Yes. So, y'all are looking a little banged up. Y'all know Morgantha went through that door below y'all. Do you think you can challenge her?
Can I check this
Be right back.
this lady over here to see if she has any more wasp cages?
You see most of them broke when she hit the ground. As you see, it wasn't actually a cage. It was some kind of potion that was creating them. As you look back over at the wasps, they're turning into this odd slush.
Hmm.
You do find 2 lesser healing potions, though. And a... What's the other one that was on her?
I wanted to check the green cobalt, but at the same time ask the party. So, what does everybody think of the blue fox?
You'll find a potion of giant strength, a hill giant strength.
Ooh.
As well as a potion of growth.
Oh, I raised my hand real quick. I want the potion of growth. I've never been that tall.
Yes.
Yes, you can have it.
There you go. That's what you find. The green and blue kobolds both have a spear and shield. They actually look well cared for. The red one just had a shield, or not just a shield, just a spear. Between them, you also find about 16 gold pieces, 21 silver, and about 30 copper.
Well, I'm the newest one here, so I'm not the one to divvy up gold.
What did they say, silver?
Yeah, I'll keep track of that. So yeah, just give it to the rogue. It's always a safe bet. Give all the treasure to the rogue, and I'll take care of it.
What did I just say for silver? 30 something, wasn't it?
I'm sorry, what did you just say?
What
The
did I-
16 gold, 21 silver, and 30 copper.
That's what I thought. Okay. I have bad memory. So, yep, that's what you find.
Okay.
Also, weapons are made for smaller creatures. Well, the weapons aren't, but
I'd like to at least pick up one of the spears. That way, it's kind of just like almost like a. Is it like the size of like a javelin, kind of?
no, it's specifically the spears are fine. So it'd be a spear.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna take one of the spears and then shout at Keepa and be like, just in case, I'll give this to you later.
There's a nod. Do we wish to continue or fall back? We are looking pretty banged up. Is everyone all right?
Can you still do that prayer of healing you were starting earlier?
Yeah. We have potions.
I think
But
we
I did
might
find 2
wanna.
potions.
I think we might want to take a short rest here. This is a strategic area. We could back into these corners, and it would be hard for anybody to ambush us. That's
With
up
the
to
child.
you.
With the kid.
Sometimes you have to make tough decisions.
She keeps slipping through.
At that point, you hear the door
She also
creak open. And a small child walk out.
Oh God.
Is everyone
Hello.
okay? You
Who are
seem
you?
to be rather injured.
I just want to have my mace and shield up ready. Why is a child coming out in the middle of what just happened?
My name is Bella. It is a pleasure to meet you.
I mean, that's a fair point. Let's see. Divine Sin. What do I hear? Larry's kind of also just there, so
The main issue right now is you feel a major issue. This entire place has been desecrated.
I think we knew that though, didn't we?
And it's starting to override everything else.
Ah,
It's not just, oh, somebody desecrated this. There is something dark here.
ah.
Oh.
It's worse than we could ever have imagined.
And Naji, it's getting stronger.
I don't know if we have time to rest. Seems like the source of the desecration is growing.
Is the child
I'm just
part of
gonna
this?
I can't fully tell. The entire building.
Are me and you kicking the door down, Najee? Are me and you just going in first?
I must apologize, but there is rather sensitive magical rituals going on inside. I would advise against going in. Bad things could happen with magic flowing that strong. Miss Morgantha, as I said, my name is Bella. Miss Morgantha is trying to seal away the great dragon that was waking up down here.
What are you to Miss Morgantha?
I am a young aide. She took me from my parents some time ago and made me into what I am now.
Do you have any disdain of that?
I do not. I have gained great power from it, though I am nothing compared to some others here.
I just want to turn away and like kind of hide like what I'm saying with my shoulder. I really don't think this kid's like thinking straight. I don't think we should listen to what he's saying.
Can I roll insight?
Can I like?
You can.
Can I do the same?
You,
No one trusts this kid.
Still sitting there. We just heard what he had to say. He doesn't care that his parents were killed. This kid's off something.
Oh, yeah, a lot of the parents don't seem very great here in Barovia. I'm not gonna lie.
I should point out that my parents attempted to sell me off in want of riches, power, and other things. I was little more than a bargaining chip to them. Miss Morgantha at least respects me.
Give the kid a thumbs up really quick, turn back to the party. Okay, now I don't know what vibes he's giving.
It's a little contradictory given that she sells pies that make people sell their children away just like riches. You know, it's perpetuating the cycle.
But if a person is forced so easily into that, they would have done it in the first place. She is not resurrecting this dragon. She is currently making an attempt to stop it from coming back.
I'm gonna turn to
Wait,
Keepa
what?
and kind of gesture Keepa to come and talk to me. Because isn't this the dragon that's the protector of this place? I'm
No.
gonna ask Keepa if he knows anything about this dragon.
No. This is not them. If that dragon is waking up, there are definitely issues. There is
Well,
a rumor of a night serpent. I do not remember its name. Korvac would be the one that would know, but I was told it was a great danger.
So wait, sitting there holding my hands, I just want to ask the party real quick. So what has Morgantha done to wrong you?
Before
Why
that-
are you chasing her?
Bendar, can I get a this would be something you studied. I need a history check. Nope.
oh, no.
Yes, it's still best. Anybody else want to try to roll a history? Anybody is actually proficient in history?
Let me see.
I feel it'd be easier for Bendar to tell if he could see the circle and the ritual being performed.
Amir, are you actually proficient in? No, you're not. It's
No, I'm
specifically
not
if you're
proficient.
proficient in history.
Oh, it's special. Oh, for okay.
Is anybody proficient in history?
Nope.
Nope.
Actually, fucking Rose is. Rose, you can try. You don't have advantage, so no, you miss it too.
Is religion
You can actually give it religion a shot. Yeah,
is
Oh.
it
Give it a roll.
comparative?
It will be a harder DC, but you can try. Nope.
Ah,
We're idiots.
So I'll just to answer Grimmer's question. She bakes children into pies that are also drugged.
Children that have already passed away many of the times, or find their self-worth is not worth it. She gives them a final bliss.
it's still cannibalism.
Yeah, we found 2 in cages. So
You can see it that way. Some see it as releasing the children.
That was torturous type of release.
Other than that, she is a fiend from the Outer Planes.
A kid can have a rough upbringing, but 10 years later, they may be within a position that we may never imagine. So,
Perhaps in your world, yes, but not here in Barovia. Barovia, our souls are held. She looks back at Rose. That one has seen what you have not.
Ooh.
Rose, what's your take on this? Are we busting into this room or are we not?
You see that has shaken Rose quite a bit as you see almost like something's flashing in her eyes, and she kind of falls back against the wall holding her head. You see, the memories are starting to find her. Did you not wonder why she did not remember what happened in between when she was brought back and when she met her demise?
Yeah.
The souls of those in Barovia are constantly under torture. At least those of us that manage to keep ours. The soul will break. Lady
Can I make an
Morgana-
insight check on Rose?
Sure. What are you trying to insight?
Kind of just like see like so if she's kind of backing out and like having or a flashback or experiencing memories, maybe seeing more of like the emotion that relates to it, or
You don't even need to make that. She is an absolute blinding horror right now.
so
And she's
horror
starting
like
to have panic attack.
okay, so maybe insight into specifically what or like if
You would
she's
not do that. It's
focusing
not
on
what insight
anything.
does.
Okay,
It's not mind reading.
all right, yeah. Never mind.
You can just see the effects that it's having. Yes, and if a giant night serpent escapes, what do you think it will do? Is it not most selfish to keep oneself safe? This is not known, and there is no way for us to finish our work should we leave.
What if
You,
we could help her?
it is unlikely. However, if you wish to ally yourself with Miss Morgana, she may be willing to listen.
So you would let us in if we were willing to speak with her?
Not until afterward. It is very delicate magic. I should point out that you did threaten her. She turns to Dragonette. I
Well-
also believe you asked her whether you said you were working for the Count, yes? And were told to kill him? Is that what And she sent you, told you to find allies. Allies in which you have found. And yet you still wish violence. What story do you see it telling? Then by all means. You see the child sits down against the door. I can speak some. Ask your questions.
What happens if we push past you and go in this door?
The issue may be the ritual is interrupted and may crack the seal on the night serpent. What was its name? Denny? No, that doesn't sound right.
And why would
Pass-
that be our problem?
Bendar, I need another advantage history.
Oh dear.
You get 2 1s. I'm gonna.
Now there's just that fear
There
of
you
it.
go. All right, good.
Bendar, that one hits. That one triggers something. They said Denny. They are speaking of Dendar. Yes, that was the name, I do believe. Dendar the Night Serpent, the ancient primordial.
Grimir sits there. What's a Dendar?
That is why.
And why
she-
is that? Yeah, why is that not good? Let's just bust open this door.
Thindar did swallow the sun. They brought about the shadow epoch.
Yeah, we're being asked by a really evil person to take care of another evil person who's trying to prevent a really evil thing from doing other evil things. There's, what's the right path here?
It's
are we
all
doing?
about lesser evils.
There's no lesser
And
evil. This is just evil and evil and evil.
And
I don't know. I want to find a tavern and get a drink. That's what I want to do.
Right?
Do you think Morgantha is someone capable of performing a ritual like this and actually finishing it?
with the assistance of myself and my sister, we can close off the door that is creaking open. It is not a fully awakened serpent. Only something that has the chance to awaken.
I
Should left
I
unchecked.
I don't think Morgantha even understands if it's something to that caliber. I don't think Morgantha understands what she's summoning at that.
She is not summoning it.
She's just kind
Closing
of
the
like you said,
door.
opening the door.
Yes, she is closing the door to this realm.
So she's trying to stop it.
Yes. For as you
Hmm.
have said, fiends are
Yeah,
rather
supposedly that's what you're telling us is that she's trying to stop it. But what if she's trying to bring it though?
what benefit would bringing the world serpent, the world eater serpent,
I think
here
that's a
to
good question that we should have for her. Maybe she could take a pause on this ritual.
we cannot. The ritual has already begun. My
Are
absence
these
is
cold?
already a great enough blow. Morgantha is the strongest caster of all of us, and she is the leader of the ritual. Should she step away, more issues will follow.
I just sit there and prop up my mace and just I'm sitting there like having my elbow on it and I'm just like, I don't know what to do with this kid, guys. It's up to
At
you.
the end of the day, if you decide to push through, I will not be able to stop you. However, the ritual is ongoing. Interrupting it could cause a few different reactions. The first, if you would confirm this information for your friends, wizard, is that the magic becomes wild and there is a rather catastrophic. What's the word? Flashback? The magic will lash out, destroying much of this complex, most likely, and who knows what kind of rifts it will open.
Well.
The second is the door is thrown wide and Dendar is allowed to awaken and come through.
None of those sound like good options. Maybe we should just guard the door and go in after she's done.
We can't just take a little peek without stopping the ritual?
I would advise against it. As I said, the magic is wild. I cannot speak for all of her plans, but I believe her initial movement for coming down here was to use the door that is now opening to get out. Finding what was on the other side is the current issue, and we are attempting to close the door.
Could Morgantha use that door to leave? She didn't want
Not
to
with the
talk to
night
us.
serpent on the other side. Doing so would be jumping straight into the maw.
So it's either, and I'm talking to the party at this point. So it's either we crack the door down, we risk blowing something up, in a way,
Bendar,
or
it's at this point you feel forces start to move beyond that door. You feel the kid kind of stiffen And you hear Rose in the background let out a small, exasperated scream and collapse. You feel all three of these drop. You can still see residual magic floating off of each of the undead, but Rose herself has hit the ground. And both of them are on their knees effectively. This one is also under great pressure. The little blue fox. Actually, now that I look at it, as well as this one, the little Flint's little partner.
Oh, slide.
Yeah, somebody. Oh my god! Of course we don't trust her. We don't trust anybody.
No.
Um.
All right,
Can
then
I at
go.
least rush
You
back
see
and
that
try
one
and,
steps in front of you.
while they're doing this, can I try and check on Rose and see if I can, like, what do you call it, stabilize, or see if
You
she's
see they've gone
breathing?
into what effectively is a seizure. But no, they're not breathing. They usually don't.
Oh,
Can I
little
try to
bell
help
boy.
stabilize them or no?
Do what?
Can I try to help, like, stabilize them or not seize?
Effectively with this, what you need to do is wait it out. Because there's not much you can do unless you have lesser restoration. And you're not even sure that would help. Considering what just happened to Slushy, the fox, and the undead.
I just
Okay.
want to kind of out of character get one final vote from everyone on
You
what
see
is
that kid has stood up and it is going to, they're going to stand against you. I must advise again against bursting through.
I sit there being shorter than Najee. I punch him in the ribs. And it's like, we're kicking this door down, right?
You're punching a
Alright.
kid or Najee?
Najee. But
Okay.
like I'm like
Oh.
tapping him in the ribs because I'm shorter. You know, it's just like we're going through this door, right?
I mean, Bendar says so. He's our resident arcane expert.
I'm a little banged up. I'm nervous.
Fine.
I feel if she was trying to close a door, all of these spirits wouldn't be dying and withering away. But I'm not trained in magic.
You can
And
try
that
to
type
roll
of
Arcana, Bendar, because you can feel what's going on.
Let me just feel the forces one more time.
Najee, you feel it as well. Something is waking up and you feel something else trying to push it back.
So she is
Oh.
You
10.
feel, you see it for only a moment, Najee. A great purple eye blurs your vision. I see you. You hear it reverberate through your body, shaking you even down to your bones. To me out. That fool will hold me no longer. And then you effectively see the eye get hit in the face with a door. And you hear a roar.
It does seem.
While this is going on, Bendar, your Arcana check. You are feeling the forces of one of the great primordials. If you had any doubt about this being Dendar or one of her kin, you don't anymore. You can feel it trying to go through. The ones from other planes are being affected the most, as other planes are literally being pushed out of the way. As that creature is locking onto this. You can also feel the magics trying to close the door. It's very much possible, based on what this kid said, Morgantha tried to open a door out and opened the wrong fucking door. Kind of like what Miss E did with the Mimic.
I mean,
Yep.
Okay, so
I could use the rest. I'm sure the rest of us can too.
Could we check the
Yeah.
other rooms before we do?
Yes, feel free
Yeah.
to explore the rest of the church if you wish as well. We have sacrificed the kobold village in an attempt to strengthen the spell. You may have noticed they fell to dust.
Oh.
what about these kobolds here?
They are known as the Elders. We did not know if you would be willing to speak, so we wish to slow you down as much as we could. It seems your martial prowess is stronger than we expected.
Mm,
Well, I'm happy to explore a little bit if y'all want to rest, or
You said you
but I'll
sought the
trust
tavern,
them.
yes? If you go back, take a left. The first door on the left side of the second door, my apologies, does indeed lead to a cafeteria that may serve as a tavern for you. The first door has several beds that you may lay in. Or no, the first one's a shop. There are many beds throughout this small village that you may wish to lay in, if you would prefer to rest while we walk. I will inform Lady Morgantha once you see something shakes them and they drop. Their literal image shimmers.
The
I
child?
must ask you to hurry. I must focus back on the ritual instead of the spell.
fine.
As you see, they disappear.
Do we want to leave someone here to watch this door?
What are we watching it for? It's not like we could do anything if something comes out or anyway.
I can keep watch. Yes. I am not injured.
I'm gonna.
That one hammerhead that I found in the doorway, I'd pull it out. I was like, I want to check this out. I want to go back to that altar.
Does anyone want to explore these hallways or go back to that what we thought was the cafeteria?
Pick up Rose and I guess the box for now.
What's Larry's condition?
Larry is on his knees trying to stand back up, but you see the magic in his eyes flaring and going out back and forth.
Larry is your favorite for some reason.
Yeah, I mean, wondering if we could pick him up and carry him with us.
He is still being held together, so if you get him to his feet, he will be able to walk like a human. Because you see, he is trying to stand up. It's effectively like he has a several ton weight on his shoulders and he's trying to stand up with it on his back.
Strange.
Got it. Well, I'll help Larry to his feet and get him moving.
He seems very light
Where are we
to you.
going?
Which one did you say were the beds?
They're over here.
They said specifically the beds were all over the village. Y'all have seen a few.
Okay.
And I think the building where the cafeteria was over here.
I will show it to you. Really?
We
Actually, you know what?
Ah,
She did not.
well, everyone's dead.
They did also say they sacrificed the kobold. They flat out said, "Hey, blood magic."
Misty. You can
So
scour it for something.
I just wanted to check out that altar really quick. Take a rest.
Let's go. Yeah, check out the altar, take a rest, and then we'll go do what the next thing is.
I think it was in this build.
Y'all befriended an ambush drake at some point, didn't you?
No.
No.
Could have sworn I remember y'all doing that. Oh well, whatever.
Don't think so.
Ambush drake.
If they're walking back to that house we first saw, I'd like to look through these as we get back. Specifically, I'm looking for potion bottles of potential wasps.
You really don't see any. It looks like mostly they came from that elder that they referred to. As you
Cool.
see, most of what was carried of the kobolds is just gone.
Which floor did this take us to again? The
I think it's covered up now, but
Yeah, I will hide it again. To the back. There you go. Which layer? Which one are you going up through? From here, you go up that. That brings you up here.
Yep.
So I know where Grimir and Bendar are going. Bendar, you'll end up with Grimir based on that staircase. Flint, you're going in that little shop-looking thing.
Yeah, I was basically gonna kind of follow them, but peek in the buildings we walk past and look for potions or whatever.
That one looks like mostly food supplies, like dishware and whatnot.
All right, nothing too interesting.
Dragonette, where are you heading up to?
Well, I'm still hauling Larry wherever. Where's Rose going?
Rose is on the ground as well. She's completely unconscious.
I picked her up.
So some boys are going up to the shrine they found earlier because Grimmer wants to look at it.
Yeah,
Whatever.
no, I'm gonna take if Najee is taking Rose somewhere to lay down, then I'm gonna take Larry there too.
Somewhere. I guess we came in through the village
Here.
here-ish,
The
right? So
beds-
somewhere there's
Yeah.
a bed there.
Y'all came in through there. After some looking, you'll find some beds here. There's some upstairs. This is the tavern they were referring to, which you find some drinks and whatnot and food and all that.
I just kind of want to be able to, if the spell goes awry, grab them and run out. So maybe just keep them on a table or something.
Well, the beds are stone, so
Yeah.
a table is a bed.
That's fair.
Well, I was thinking. So I wanted to take
Fox
the
got grabbed as
hammer.
well, didn't it?
What was that?
The fox got grabbed as well.
Yeah, I put the Foxwood Rose over there on a
There you go.
table. You
Also
know,
grabbed
or a
Larry.
chair.
Put Larry in one of the chairs or something. He's there.
And did anybody grab the kobold skeleton?
No,
Or was it just left?
it's kind of
Well, the
blended
what?
in with the other cobalt.
Dead kobolds.
I mean, it's nowhere near him. It doesn't.
I know.
And it's also still trying to stand up.
Is that this one?
Yep.
Well, then Dragon, I can go back and.
I can. Okay, I can
Owner.
just dismiss my spirit. It's not gonna hang out that far. It's only good for an hour, so I can carry him if you want.
Okay, yeah. Put Boner in with Larry.
Forgot you named them that.
And then
Missy. Those Missies. I did Larry, you did Boner.
Oh my gosh.
What do we name the fox, guys?
You can ask them themselves once if anyone knows Sylvan, apparently. or whatever language it's speaking.
Doesn't someone know how to understand different languages?
I do,
Ramona
but
or something?
I don't know if it can understand me. So if I were to ask a question, it wouldn't understand probably, so I wouldn't know what it responds, you know?
Gotcha. If we're waiting, yeah, I'd go to where we were directed as the tavern area. See if we can
Yep.
find some stuff.
You see the forge has been silent for generations.
I wanted to put the hammerhead down on like the forge altar
Mhm.
and then cast heat metal on the hammerhead.
Alrighty. You see the metal starts to heat. It starts to glow a brilliant white.
And then second spell, I want to cast heat metal and kind of see if it kicks up the forge.
You already know, looking at that, it's going to need more than heat to actually kick on the forge, as much of it has been dismantled.
Okay. Well, with that, I'll take a two-handed strike at the hammerhead with once it's heated.
Hit it with what?
My warhammer.
Already, it puts a pretty decent dent in it as you see the warhammer sink into it due to the heat.
Nothing happens.
Not really.
Nah. Well, at that point, I'll probably just leave it. No, it was worth a try. Just head back to the tavern.
Okay.
As you're walking away, though, you hear something click behind you. And then you get blasted with heat. How do you respond to that, Scrimmier?
Where is the heat directly coming from?
Right
Can I
behind
tell?
you. Into where the forge and whatnot was.
So I'd want to turn around and definitely inspect whether it's the forge.
You can't even see it. The forge looks like it's going full blast.
Oh damn!
Despite missing pieces.
Pendar, what
And
do
you
we do?
see the metal that you dented is starting to grow out and make a spiraling shaft, moving up and up and up. And after a few minutes, everything suddenly goes quiet. As you see in front of you, Grimar, a beautifully master-crafted maul. This is a piece that your people would revere. It is beautifully crafted.
I'm just sitting there. It's not even focusing about the wasps left in my beard. Just like tear draws to my eye. I don't even know Bendar, but
You
something
feel your
amazing.
hand tingle, and it starts to rise a little bit. Your hand does, reaching out towards the hammer.
Oh, I'm gonna drop my shield right away and just go out with both hands for it.
And the maul leaps from it, landing in your hands, pushing you a few inches back, and you feel radiate through you. An electricity starts to course over your arms and forearms. Bendar, you can see this happening. Grimier, gain a +1 maul that deals an extra D6 thunder or lightning damage on every hit.
Thanks.
Once per turn.
Deals a what damage?
1d6 lightning damage on one hit you deal per turn.
Oh man,
Heck yeah.
sitting there just holding it up and it's looking at
As well.
Bendar and it's just like,
It has
Oh,
just attuned
man.
itself to you, Grimir. You know if you throw this and reach out for it, you will be able to call it back to your hand.
Oh shit!
Oh.
He's fucking Thor.
Oh.
Then it's sitting there looking at Bendar and it'll earn its name soon enough. Oh, Bendar, we need to go show this to everyone else. Before I leave, I turn around and I put my hand on the forge, even if it's still hot. I sit there and
It's dead
make a
cold.
prayer. Sitting there and
Absolutely dead cold.
still
No
sitting there and
residual heat.
making the prayer, thanking the gods. Oh yes. He has definitely blessed me this day. We need to go back right away. Everyone needs to see this.
Huh. Back so soon.
Yeah, come fly in, like kick the door open. I just throw it across the room really quick, and then it just like flies back into my hand. Check it out.
You see, as you throw it, it hits the wall and cracks it hard. And then Grimir reaches out with his hand. The hammer starts to share that maul starts to shake before shooting back and going into his hands.
Oh my god,
It's
there's so many things
definitely
we're
a
gonna do
powerful
with
thing.
this.
It shoves him back about an inch. If you're not planted, you might get thrown over by that, Grimir.
You make that yourself.
No,
Oh.
we found it. It was just a lucky guess. I don't know, but do you think I'm small enough to ride it if I throw it and jump on? I don't know.
Gotta try it.
What?
Oh, this room's too small for that. I don't think we should test it out here.
Yeah.
Oh, of course. She'll never waver now. Sitting there and just holding it, like shields on the back now, and just like constantly staring at it, and just like
No, none of the kobolds are wearing armor.
I don't know if we could won if they were actually wearing armor.
I think Grimmer could make you some.
sitting there,
Although I'm
just
not
looking
there.
around, and just still. I don't think I can go to sleep now that I have this.
Can I look around for booze?
There was some over in the tavern.
I was gonna say you're in the wrong place if you're looking for booze.
Yeah,
putting it away.
where's the tavern at?
It's where Flit and Dragonette are.
Shit. Oh, yeah. All right, so I'm gonna head out to the tavern, start walking.
You see Keepa's meditating in front of the door.
Looks like you two got a head start. Mind if I join in?
What are we finding in the
The
tavern?
more the merrier.
Mostly food, some already prepped, some in kind of like little boxes, some booze, that kind of stuff. General tavern stuff. Forks, utensils.
Which one's a tavern again?
Yep.
Oh.
Yep. Keep us meditating. Doesn't say anything.
I want to reach towards the closest drink. First thing is like, oh, bless
You
this
just see a
weapon.
nice big ale sitting on the one of the tables.
I'm gonna
next to a nice
slowly
meat.
pour it across the weapon.
You hear it start to sizzle and spark.
Oh, look, it's happy. Can you tell?
Missy's drinking an entire bottle of
One second, I'm
wine.
gonna be right back.
So how is this conversation going to go, by the way? That, hey, Morgantha prevents this giant evil dragon creature that Bender has told us about. Okay, she just prevented this thing from tearing through and murdering us all. What's the conversation we're about to have with Morgantha? Hey, sorry we tried to chase you down and murder you. We want to be friends now. Because we love fiends. They're the best.
Aw.
You know- what,
Yeah. I mean, if she's closing like portals and stopping like primordial dragons from coming through, I think having her on our side fighting Strahd would be good. But morality with the children, see, I don't know.
Remember, from their point of view, they're saving the children.
Yeah.
saving them for
Maybe we can
delicious
convince her.
pies.
I mean, she's trying to leave. That's kind of what we wanted, anyways. Maybe she can help us leave too.
Sitting there, slap my new hammer on the table, and it's like, I think this thing could chase her anywhere. Sitting there just rubbing it, it's like, can't you, huh?
Why don't you just make out with it already?
Just like hold it with both hands and turn. Maybe I will.
There might be a room upstairs.
Now,
Don't tempt me.
I think
Not
I
on the
want to
first
watch.
night.
I was gonna say I want to watch this. Just go at it right there on the table.
Yeah, put on a
No,
show.
Still holding it, turn around. She's dignified. I wouldn't do that on the first night.
Aji, are you joining the others, or are you still way on the other side?
Way on the other side. Someone's gotta keep
Someone's
watch.
at the door.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure I knew where Najee was. I'm like, we're missing somebody.
Don't worry about me. I'm just doing my own thing. Making my own plans.
Out of character, are we gonna take a long rest?
Y'all will
Yes,
have to wait a little while
depends how.
before you can take the long rest, because y'all took a long rest like 2 hours ago.
Shit. So, a short rest. Alright. Cool.
I mean, I'm not a fan, but it sounds like we got to make a deal with some type of devil here or there.
That's a fucking adventuring party name. But is there anything y'all would like to do as y'all hang out in the tavern? Anything y'all wanted to try to plan? Because y'all do have the conversation with Morgana, excuse me, coming up. Things y'all want to go over, questions y'all want to ask.
I mean, we should ask her what her plan is.
Is there anything y'all want to go over? Questions y'all want to ask Morgantha? Things of that nature. Because this is the time for the party to plan things out. Because that's going to be a stressful situation for y'all most likely. As well, y'all are still missing Naji.
Fine, I'll come.
They don't know where you are. I'm just giving a heads up that y'all don't have Naji.
You'll know I was just sitting by the door last you left me.
Yeah, if y'all want to plan anything, Naji might be a person.
Yeah. Waiting for the sound of clanking armor to come our way.
Fine. Nothing seems to be going on.
Sorry.
Ritual seems to be fine.
Want me to pour some ale through your helmet holes?
No, thanks. Now it's not the time to be drinking, innocent.
No, it's exactly the time to be drinking. What are you talking about?
Exactly.
Grimir's mall is covered in beer. Fucking Miss E's got a bottle of wine she's downing. Somebody took two massive things of ale and downed
I'm
them.
just sitting there at this point. I'm just dipping a rag in like ale and just polishing them all with it.
Seems like an important thing.
No. I've got a name for it. It's your mom. that's not the mall. It's your mom. It's got to be. But you're handling that definitely.
You see Grimmer, he's just sitting there polishing it, and he stops and he's like, "How dare you?"
You don't like your mom?
Whoa.
Just keeps polishing it. Not a big fan.
Whatever.
Wait, why aren't you a fan?
That's another story.
Oh.
Are your parents alive?
Oh yes, of course.
Okay, just an adventuring question I ask.
Yeah. So he's in your club, Najee, not the orphan
Yeah.
club.
Wow. Look at that.
Now you have a friend.
Yeah, it's no different. Yes, Morgantha? Or are you too trashed from drinking?
I can always talk. It doesn't matter.
It won't matter. I mean, the conversation with Morgantha, I'm going to look to Bendar because he seems to understand more about what the heck is going on than anybody else. So, Bendar, tell me when I should put arrows in things. Which is 3/4 more than I do.
Yeah.
You see Grimmar, and Grimmar's like talking to his mace. He's like, "You'll talk to Morgantha just fine now, won't you?"
Are you sure that's not a curse weapon? You've been talking about hammer quite a bit.
Yeah.
He's like, "I may be cursed, but I don't care anymore."
It was a mimic. That's a bit different than a curse, but true. Very, very well. You got me there, Bendar.
That is two people that mimic this try to eat the arms of, because that's the one that tried to eat Miss E as well.
It's that one?
He's the only mimic y'all run into. It ran off to the left, and y'all followed it. And
It's
found
dead
fucking
now,
shit.
right?
Yeah, it's dead.
You see
Thank
Grimmer,
God.
he holds the weapon after he's done, he's still polishing it, kind of, but he hands it over to Najee. He's like, "Do you want to hold it? It won't bite. Maybe. I don't know yet."
You see it sparking, Naji.
I hold it for a second.
You feel electricity run through your hands. Take a point of damage.
Ow!
Whoa.
I think you just lied to me.
It feels amazing, doesn't it?
No.
Wait, can I touch it?
Take it back from Naji and just hold it out. Who's
I
next?
me. I touch it.
Missy, you put your hand on the ball. It feels kind of like beer and a little sticky, but you feel an arc of electricity spark off the head of the ball and course through your arm, giving you a point of damage.
Ooh, that was exhilarating.
Would you idiots stop hurting yourself and leave Winona with Premier?
Just turn over to Dragonette holding it out. You
No,
know you
no
want to hold
thanks.
it.
No thanks. Winona is all yours.
Yeah. We are not worthy of Mjolnir. More. I forgot the god's name. More forgot. Moradin. That's the one. Yeah.
Or it did.
Yeah. I'll remember this, Moradin.
So,
It's not a scientist, Hilarion.
so not focusing on that anymore. Do we want to move forward with Morgantha? How long do you think the ritual is going to take?
Well, why don't we take a short rest and for an hour, and we'll hang out here, and then we'll go back and what's going on.
Yeah. Still, I don't think we ever figured out if Strahd was evil. He's an ancient undead. Very powerful.
Oh yeah, because they're great. No, I love undead. They're great people. They're almost as good as fiends and dragons and
A tear goes
undead.
down
Man,
Larry's
this is
face.
just a party of friends.
Yeah.
Larry has been betrayed.
But yeah, just making sure. Do we want to ally ourselves more towards Strahd?
I don't think we should, especially since Rose is like having some extreme panic attacks and things like that from memories that we don't even know. Like there's so much mystery behind it.
So I'm gonna put that as we're probably going to attack Morgantha if we don't like what we hear. I'm getting at.
Yeah, like what would make us not attack her?
Personally, I don't really go after fiends. So.
You got a thing for him?
I will take out a necklace and see if Bendar recognizes it. It is a symbol of a sword in a chain. And this is a pendant of Zariel. If you have a recollection.
Whoa.
Wasn't always an archdevil, to be fair. Yeah, she's in charge, or at least she's one of the front lines against the horde of demons coming in towards Avernus. Blood of my family, forced towards redemption.
Oh,
The others.
redemption from what?
Well, when the person that let's say your entire bloodline comes from has a history of ah, turning. I don't think everyone else appreciates that,
I mean,
even if the goal was righteous.
like to that.
Quite so. That's enough.
And what does she love? Oh, oh, yeah, right. Wow. Well, I can't argue. I know that they're bad, but still, there's there's dragons and straw. There's so many evils in this world.
Well, I won't get in the way. We do go towards Morgantha's head. She seems to be skimping out on her duties on the front lines, after all.
She's making deals with devils for children's souls.
And killing her just probably will send her back to Avernus.
Is that a good thing?
That's where the war is.
Well,
What I'm saying, I think she ran away. She continues to do so.
I mean, that's well, if we ask her to help us with Strahd, how would we go about that? Would we say meet us, like we'll let you know a time and a place when we need your help and we want you to be there with us? Would she come with us along?
Do you know why she wants to go after Strahd?
I don't even know if she wants to go after Strahd.
Pretty sure she doesn't. I think she just wants to escape.
Yeah,
Well, then at that
so
point, maybe that's where we should start is see if what she knows about Strahd or just what her motivations are.
hmm. So we
And if
really
that
just
is
need
the
to start with questions.
and if that is the case, if she just keeps up opening chaotic portals, then that can't keep happening either. because that itself will just be a continuous problem.
Yeah. Oh. I will throw out the other option is to speak to the dragon, make a deal with that entity. When I was by the door, it did reach out to me. So it does have a conscience.
So, so you're saying we could go in there and try and make a deal to prevent the ritual for whatever force that's preventing it being summoned? Hmm.
I mean, I won't lie, there's no sun in this realm. So,
And then I can't say that I wasn't just blessed, so I'm
yeah.
not sure how he would react to a situation like that.
Bendar, there is a thing that you do know. If that motherfucker gets out of their cage or wherever they're being held on another plane, there's a very good chance they can get onto other ones, especially if they're not being watched. Yep. And it's cheap. She might be able to make it back to the mortal plane with y'all, but she'll then probably eat the mortal plane, most likely.
Well,
That's probably a box that we best keep closed.
You'd also
think so.
probably break all of y'all that have clerical relationship with your gods would probably break badly.
Mm.
Hmm.
Just checking. You don't know what deal you made, right, Bender? Your magic sword. Mm. Speak from
Yeah,
experience.
you never fully know what deal you make. I think if we've gotten up to this point, I think our best course of action may be either to rest for a little bit or a while, depending on how people feel, and then maybe move on from check-in and whatnot.
Of course. Oh, see, you're gonna do negotiations with Morgantha, aren't you?
I'm. I mean, sometimes get people to open up, but nobody's been very receptive to me opening up anything, showing off anything. But I still have charm. I have charm. Information, yeah. Well, I can probably work with that too, I guess.
Yeah. How's that?
So is there anything else I would like to do before we move on?
Yeah, now that I can go.
Alrighty. The hours begin to pass. And pass some more. 1 turns into 2, turns into 4. And it's not until the 5th hour where the pressure that's been building on Bendar finally stops. And all goes quiet. Everyone can feel it, the silence of a tomb. You feel the pressure that you didn't even know was on your shoulders lift. Well, you said you wanted to speak with me. As you turn to see Morgantha sitting in a chair in the corner.
Whoa.
Is where we're going to leave it for tonight.
Whoa. I love it.
She got younger,
We worked so hard to get here.
right? And we're not going to kill her. You're telling
I know.
me it was all for nothing.
I
We went into a giant side quest for this.
know. I don't know. I still have an inclination to kill her just for the hell of it.
Toss the hammer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Give her Winona and see what happens.
Let's hope she can't hell it. Grab
Oh,
the
I know,
hammer,
right?
shatter the maul. That'd be
Ugh.
unfortunate.
Yep.
I think it's hell specific on that lab. I don't remember.
Hmm.
Ooh, let's
So
switch
how
to
would
it.
that item be added in?
I can do it for you. Give me a second. Let me see.
I can't believe my shield turned traitor on me.
Yup, that's been just waiting for you since you
Oh
picked
my
it up.
god. It's like,
Looking
really?
for it.
Now? Now's the time you turn back?
Well, you did light it on fire with fucking burning wasps and it freaked.
It
Oh
was
god,
fine.
those wasps are horrible.
Yeah, those wasps did too much damage.
There is CR 1/2.
Uh,
That's just from the monster manual.
I swear there's probably something
Those
about
things
it,
are
but
wild.
yeah.
Those fucking
wasp.
that swarm of wasps.
Hey, at level 4, that means I can turn into a swarm of wasps.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Wait.
Actually, no, you can't turn into a swarm, if I remember correctly, with wild shape.
Maybe one big wasp.
Yeah.
Well, what about the
Cool.
swarm beastkeeper that's a ranger?
The
You get
swarm
like,
keeper.
yeah.
So they get a thing to where it's like you get 3 different rolls. You can either do 1d6 extra damage. You can hit a target and it has to do a strength DC, and then you can move it in a certain direction, or you can move yourself 5 feet without provoking opportunity attack. And then at 11th level, it also gives you cover.
Mm.
If you use the movement on an enemy at 11th level, it makes him prone. And then the damage, I think, scales up at 11th level for the 1d6. But it's basically just extra damage every turn or mobility. I'm not feeling the best right now, actually. I'm probably gonna go to bed though.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
It's a very
thanks for
fun
saying
night, though, guys.
Night.
All right.
We're gonna have a good one.
Alrighty. So, for who said they were leaving?
Cheese.
Okay, Cheese. Before you go, your weapon is marked out at the bottom. You see it at the bottom. It has a description. It can be called back to your hand as a bonus action as long as it's in its throwing range. So within 40 feet, you can call it back to your hand as a bonus action.
Is there a description for that?
Yeah, it's just in the weapon. So I'm gonna roll it. See? You
Yep.
can try to hit with it. 12 bludgeoning damage because it's a +1 magic weapon, and it does the D6. So that hit would have done 16 damage. Does
Okay.
take both hands though to use,
Actually,
and it does give you
sorry.
proficiency.
I'm gonna puke.
Okay,
Uh-oh.
bye. So yeah, I'm gonna dip as well.
Bye.
I'll catch up with y'all later. Good job, y'all guys. I'm curious to see how things go with Morgantha.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thanks, CC.
My God, it's not gonna work.
Could be interesting. Who knows?
I think that's simile I saw
Uh,
in general.
Zariel. Zariel.
Not well. Retcon. It's all
Yeah, I'm
good.
pretty sure that looks like exactly what it is.
Hmm?
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh no, that's somebody that made it.
All good.
Yeah, I don't think there's actually one, but that's one somebody made on Reddit 3 years ago, and everybody seems to be using it.
Yeah. Sure. Good enough then. And that's why now it doesn't follow gods. Haha.
I don't think that since they don't have actual followings, like a religious cult, they don't have symbols usually.
Fair enough. It's a representation of, I guess, family crest or something. I don't know.
Yeah, but that works. Oh no, Zariel has a cult. Just I don't think she has a. Okay. But yeah, I'll catch
Yeah.
up with y'all later.
Oh, sorry
See ya.
about that.
Oh, hope you're doing better, man. After puking.
Yeah. Oh no, that's oof. Caught me off guard.
Hope you feel better.
Yeah. No, it's just one of those things that just needed to happen. I feel it's just, whew, a lot better.
Good.
Anyways, yeah, awesome game tonight. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
That was a lot of fun.
Thank you.
Take it easy.
Sounds
Cheers.
good, CJ.
Yeah.
True.
Have a good one.
Bye.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, I got any replacements for Wednesday?